We begin in the name of the Creator of all, who is entirely merciful and especially merciful. Greetings and peace to all of you. I welcome you all today for this special coming together. This is about the story of the cloak of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him and his family. Many of us, and this narration has been recorded in almost every book of history of Islam, and it is highly recommended to be recited for blessings and blessings and even miracles and change in your situation for better. So I have been listening to it growing up all my life, but didn't start reading on regular basis myself until last year. Less than a year, I would say. And I saw changes happening in my life for good rapidly after that. And I'm an intuitive, so I also see visions. So I started seeing visions more and more connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his beloveds, of course. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so this is miraculous. Okay, that's why I wanted to do this video so that anywhere it can go, the viewers, just like you, whenever, can get benefit by me sharing just these few things that I think are very reflective for me in my life. And there may be there are definitely so many that none of us have come to know, but we're experiencing it. But at our conscious level, we have not understood the reason behind so many blessings in our life. But I have experienced so many since after I started reciting Hadise Kisa every day, Alhamdulillah, and the rapid changes for good. Yeah. Okay. So one, I want you to notice, I'm going to be reading it in English so that most of the audience can understand it, inshallah. And many people recite it in Arabic, which is great. But if you don't understand the meaning of the narration, the conversation, the words those are used, what's the point of it? So yes, read it in English, and then you can read it in Arabic if you would like to for more barakah, because Arabic language and it has its own levels, yeah, or blessings. All right. So notice the tone that these people, Rasulullah, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him and his family, is using, and his beloved family is using for each other. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying and the tone he's using for his beloveds, the Prophet and his family, how the angel is interacting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about this family, and how the angel is talking to this family and the whole interaction. This is like amazing, and you will feel, and I think the big learning point is how to talk to your family members, what words, alqab, to be used. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful how they're teaching us how to communicate. That is one out of very few points that I can share today. Another one that I say, and it's a big one, is it raises your vibration of love when you're reading this story, this narration, and you feel so much clean love of family and bonding, and then that love being raised to the level that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking with so much love for them. And then angels have so much love for them. And it's like so peaceful. You feel safe, you feel peaceful, you feel loved. Some of you may cry also. I cry not all the time, but when I'm in that zone, Alhamdulillah, tears flow out of my eyes, and that's amazing feeling because that's the highest vibration of love. Because you're feeling love to the intensity, to the extent that your body is overflowing with it, and that's why the tears are coming out. You're feeling love for Allah, you're feeling love for the Prophet, you're feeling love for the family of the Prophet, you're feeling love for love. You're feeling loved at the same time. It's like you're in another level. So that is why I highly, highly recommend and understand the meaning of why this narration, Hadise Kisa, is so highly recommended to be recited, if not every day, then at least every Friday night. Because it has this magic. If you stay for repeatedly for a longer period of time in this vibration, you're going to attract, because you come to the frequency of this highest frequency, and you attract the same thing towards you: love, safety, peace, fulfillment, contentment, connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, connection with His chosen ones. And that just generates blessings and prosperity and happiness and all that we all want as human beings. Yeah. Inshallah. Okay, so I'm going to begin reading it, and you will feel and sense and hear and learn from how they're talking to each other, how much love is there, why the love is there. And there may be questions. So if you have any questions, I may not be able to cover everything in this one video, but please feel free to send your questions in the chat down below, and I will get back to you, inshallah. Yeah. Or I'll make another video about answering your questions, inshallah. Okay. So the narration is written in many history books, almost in every history books. There's no exclusion about it from any of the book of the history of Islam. We begin in the name of Allah, the All-Merciful. Sorry about that. The All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate, or in other words, we begin in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who's entirely merciful and specially merciful. And I have another video about the meaning of entirely merciful and specially merciful. Please check that out. Fatima Zahra alayhi salam, the daughter of the Prophet, peace be on them, is to have thus related an event. And this is the event. My father, the Prophet of Allah, came to my house one day and said to me, "Peace be on you, Fatima," I replied, "and peace upon you, my father." Then he said, "I feel weakness in my body." I said, "May Allah protect you from weakness, father." He said, "Fatima, please bring Yemeni cloak and cover me with it." So I brought the Yemeni cloak and covered him with it. Then I looked at him, and I saw that his face was shining like a full moon with its glory and splendor. So this is a time when the Prophet would get revelation. Yeah. And now we're going to hear a story, an event of revelation in a form of a story by the daughter, narrated by the daughter of the Prophet. Peace and blessings be upon them. Okay. After a while, my son Hassan came in and said, "Peace be on you, O mother." I replied, "And peace upon you, O light of my eyes and the delight of my heart." He said, "Mother, I smell a fragrance so sweet and so pure as that of my grandfather, the Prophet of Allah." I replied, "Yes, your grandfather is laying under the cloak." Hassan went near the cloak and said, "Peace be on you, my grandfather, the Prophet of Allah." May I enter the cloak with you? He replied, and upon you peace, my son and the master of my fountain of Kausar, that is in heavens. And that has another meaning, means abundance. You are given permission to enter. So Hassan entered the cloak with him. After a while, my son Hussein came in and said, Peace be on you, mother. I replied, and upon you peace, O light of my eyes and the delight of my heart. He then said, Mother, I smell a sweet fragrance like that of my grandfather, the Prophet of Allah. I replied, Yes, your grandfather and your brother are laying underneath the cloak. Hussein stepped towards it and said, Peace be on you, my grandfather, the chosen one of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you? He replied, and upon you peace, my son and interceder of my followers. You are given the permission to enter. So Hussein entered the cloak with them. After a while, Abul Hassan Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, came in and said, Peace be on you, O daughter of the Prophet of Allah. I replied, and upon you peace, O father of Hassan and the commander of the faithful. So culturally, you would call the husband of yours with the name of your eldest child. So Imam Hassan is the eldest son. So she's saying, where was I? I'm sorry. O father of Hassan, Abul Hassan, and the commander of the faithful. So Al-Qab titles. Then he said, Fatima, I smell a sweet fragrance like that of my brother, cousin brother, the Prophet of Allah. I replied, Yes, he is underneath the cloak with your two sons. So Ali went near the cloak and said, Peace be on you, O Prophet of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you? He replied, And upon you peace, my brother, my successor, and my standard bearer. You are given the permission to enter. So Ali entered the cloak with them. Then I stepped forward and said, Peace be on you, my father, O Prophet of Allah. May I enter the cloak with you? He replied, And upon you peace, my daughter, O part of myself. You are given the permission to enter. So I entered the cloak with them, getting together underneath the cloak. My father, the Prophet of Allah, held the two ends of the cloak and raised his right hand towards the heavens and prayed, Ya Allah, these are the people of my household, Ahlul Bayt. They are my confidants and my supporters. Their flesh is my flesh. So imagine so much love the Prophet has for his family. They are the Prophet of the family, but think of the love and feel the love that you would feel for your beloveds, for your family members, yeah, and for them as well, the family of the Prophet, because of the purity. Okay, their flesh is my flesh, and their blood is my blood. Whoever hurts them hurts me. Whoever displeases them displeases me too. I am at war with those at war with them. I am at peace with those at peace with them. I am the enemy of their enemies, and I am the friend of their friends. They are from me, and I am from them. O Allah, bestow your blessings, benevolence, forgiveness, and your pleasure upon me and upon them. Beautiful dua, beautiful. And your pleasure upon me and upon them. and remove impurity from them and keep them thoroughly pure. Then the Lord Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and now how she knows, because you will hear in the story. O my angels, O residents of my heavens, verily, I have not created the erected sky, the stretched earth, the illuminated moon, the bright sun, the rotating planets, the flowing seas, and the sailing ships. Oh, so much beauty Allah is talking about. But for the love of these five laying underneath the cloak. Gabriel, angel Jibrail alayhi salam, I think, yeah, I said the right Jibrail, yeah. So angel Gabriel, forgive me, the trusted angel asked, who are under the cloak? O Almighty, the Almighty answered, they are the household of the Prophet and the assets of prophethood. They are Fatima, her father, her husband, and her two sons. Okay, so here the positioning of the name is very important to be noted for me. And maybe if I share it with you, you will find it special too, or maybe you have picked it already. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying Fatima, her father, her husband, her two sons. So Fatima is the center. She is the bond holding all of it together. Okay, so when I think of it, in Airbender, how there are different elements. We know elements of this earth also, like air, water, earth, and fire, right? Who is holding all of this together? That is the unknown element, and that is something that the science is figuring out now is the biggest that can hold them together. And for years, 1400 years, we've been reading this Hadise Kisa. It's in our books. And the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, it's Fatima, her father, her husband, her two sons. Subhanallah. Okay, I cannot explain it more into the words. In the words, I'm losing my words anyways. But I hope you understand what I'm saying and you feel it and you understand it, inshallah. Okay, moving forward. Angel Gabriel said, O Lord, may I fly to earth to be the sixth of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replied, yes, you are given the permission. Gabriel, the trusted, landed near them and said, peace be on you, O Prophet of Allah. The All-Highest conveys His peace on you and His greetings and says, by my honor and glory, O my angels, O residents of my heavens, verily, I have not created the erected sky, the stretched earth, the illuminated moon, the bright sun, subhanAllah, the rotating planets, the flowing seas, and the sailing ships. There's a meaning in that, flowing seas and the sailing ships. Because in places in Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that who is the one who makes these ships sail on this water? There's a resemblance with our lives, us being the ship, and oceans, the water of the oceans is like the life, the world that we're living in. It's deep, inshallah, you understand. Okay, the flowing seas and the sailing ships is for who, he's saying? But for the sake and love of who? Of these people. God has given me permission to enter the cloak with you. May I join you, O Prophet of Allah. He has taken permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already. He's asking the Prophet again. He's telling everything God said, and he's saying, may I join you? I've taken the permission from Allah. I take your permission now. May I join you? The Prophet replied, and peace be on you, O trusted bearer of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's revelations. You are granted the permission. So Gabriel entered the cloak with us and said to my father, Allah sends His revelations to you. Verily, Allah's desire is to remove blemish from you, any blemish from you, O people of the household, Ahlul Bayt, and purify you with a perfect purification. And this is the verse in Quran. Okay, moving forward. Then Allah said to my father, then Ali said to my father, I'm sorry, I have tears in my eyes. That's the problem scene. All right. Then Ali said to my father, O Prophet of Allah, tell me what significance has Allah given for getting together underneath this cloak? Like, what's the significance of them all, 5 of them coming under the cloak? The Prophet replied, by Him who rightfully appointed me a prophet and chose me as a messenger for the salvation of the mankind. He's not saying this nation, salvation for the mankind. He's Rahmatul Alameen, sent as mercy for the worlds. Okay, where was I? Yeah. Verily, by the Lord of Kaaba. No, I'm not here. Wait. Yeah. By Him who rightfully appointed me a prophet and chose me as a messenger for the salvation of the mankind. Whenever and wherever an assembly of our followers and friends mention this event, Allah will bestow upon them His blessings and mercy. Angels will encircle them, asking Allah the remission of their sins until the assembly disperse. Until then, the angels will surround them and will pray for them, those individuals. So Ali alayhi salam said, verily, by the Lord of Kaaba, we and our followers are the winners. Then my father replied, by Him who rightfully appointed me a prophet and chose me as a messenger for the salvation of the mankind, whenever and wherever an assembly of our followers and friends mentions this event, there shall remain none grieved, but Allah will remove His grief. There shall remain none distressed, but Allah will dispel his distress. There shall remain none wish seeker, but Allah will grant his wish. Ali happily said, verily, by the Lord of Kaaba, we and our followers are the winners and the blessed in this world and in the next. We send our peace and salutations to the Prophet. Peace and blessings be upon him and his family, Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Thank you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We thank you, Creator of all, for giving us this opportunity for come together and to listen to this, recite this, learn from this beautiful narration event, and to be able to experience the feelings and the emotions, to be able to see the beauty, love, connection, presence, life in the highest and best ways possible now. Please guide us, show us more insight from it, and in general in life. And please never leave us alone, even for a blink of an eye, as Rasulullah, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and his family said. And the one who has found you, what did he lose? And the one who has lost you, what did he find? So make me one of those who find you, my Lord. And I pray for all the people who are listening to this, who have joined this video, for their wishes, true and heartfelt wishes, to come true for their good, with ease and pleasure, without any hardship, in the highest and best ways, now and forever, transforming at the history level to the highest good. Thank you, Allah. Alhamdulillah. It's done, it's done, it's done. And thank you, angels, for surrounding us. Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Inshallah, keep me in your du'as. And if you have any questions, please do send them in the chat.